What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of Kickin' It with Krush. And once again, I got my co-host here, King Wavy. Say hello, bro.
Y'all already know it's King Wavy. We back. Y'all already know, show love, subscribe, and give all that love we need.
Click all the buttons. And of course, I had to bring on a very special guest, Miss Bahama Mama himself, Island Boy.
Hello, iconic bottom. How are you?
It's the icon and the legend. Oh wait, and we also have let us not forget, we have our homeboy Davion here, formerly and not officially known as the handler from Bobby I Love You Per. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing good.
What's going on? I feel like y'all got the shades on, like y'all on defense. Like y'all over here, y'all nervous? Are you nervous?
I keep my shade blockers on.
Okay, I do got you. Thank you guys for coming here.
Of course.
So
Talk to me.
let's ask, like, what's been going on? Like, obviously, besides the internet bullshit, what's going on in your lives that we don't see?
You go first.
Well, my life is actually busy most of the time. You know, from just recently walking New York Fashion Week and then coming back and trying to figure out, what's the next step. My birthday's coming up, so I'm trying to take some downtime. I think from July to now it's been just so much of a roller coaster, ups and downs, a lot of obstacles I've overcame. So now it's just time for downtime, enjoy my time, enjoy my birthday, maybe come back and enjoy some of the Bobby Boys, but, who knows what life holds. But right now, hopefully I have another booking in Ohio before I leave, but, that's not here and there. But I do have a booking in Rhode Island on the 26th, 27th?
Of March?
Of this month, yes.
Okay, nice.
And then on the 31st, I go to London.
Rhode Island, is that where
Rhode
Biggie's
Island.
from?
Yeah, where Biggie's from. I'll be.
Are you Biggie? Oh, you got some say. Okay, cool.
So definitely I'll be in Rhode Island. Then I'll be back from London. Then I'll be definitely doing some, skits in LA. I'm trying to get in different commercials right now. So me and my agent here, Todd, who's in LA, we're going back and forth on different skits and roles, but I never have downtime to actually perform them and get them done, just send them in immediately. So
well, he's got a manager to help you out.
Yeah, when I come back,
helpful.
And then I have my booking manager from the Bobby I Love You Per, Chabelle. He's really great on what he does as well. He's getting me booked, from different states, then we go into Asia as well to enjoy. It's so much different things. Then we go to Baltimore Pride. I'm the face of Baltimore Pride.
She's the face. You heard her?
Yeah.
the whole face. Cover girl.
Pride.
It's cover girl, baby.
So, definitely, we're going to be doing a lot of things this year. Then hopefully, Zeus get back onto good standings and we get another show.
I mean, you were the winner of Bobby I Love You Per, so I definitely can see you working with them in the future.
Definitely.
So Davion, what you been up to?
Well, I'm not as busy, but I'm currently about to probably have a manager too, so I'm trying to figure that out. And then, like I was telling you kind of early on, dealing with the little clout or whatever, or the little fame that came with this shit, I'm just trying to find my way and navigate, I guess, through it or whatever. So I just, keeping quiet for now, and then I'm working on some things. Like, it's just gonna come when it comes.
I hear that, and I like that you are open about, like, just being able to, like, navigating it still. Yeah. Like, how long has it been? Like, we've been off this roller coaster. Technically, October, Halloween season was when the stopped airing.
Everything just really, blew up, but then. If everybody really knew, the show has really been going on from July.
Damn.
July. Like, people don't realize that, I guess the cast members got a brief of everything beforehand.
Right.
So when the drama started, we've been dealing with the drama.
Yeah.
When you guys got the drama, it was like, okay, this is the second phase now, bitch. What we gonna do?
When y'all got the drama, it was more annoying to us because we was like, didn't we just do this?
Yeah, and then constantly repeating yourself over and over again.
And that comes with television. That's what people don't know.
Yeah.
It comes with television.
So even on social media, the arguments, y'all had to pre-start them already, what y'all saying?
Not pre-start them,
but
like, let's say I argue with him and his natural MO was to never come across like he took a L.
Right.
He's going to relive that moment. He's going to relive that. Let's say after throwing me in the pool, I got home and I felt like the whole world was going to call me, the pool boy or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? I could have re-sparked this beat, and we didn't, bitch, pound
But
it.
we were friends. From jump, when we came back into a lot of people don't know. Let's clear that up. Let's find it. Let's clear that up. Because you were on the show too. How do you feel? What are you doing? You always ask me all the bunch of shit, bitch. What are you doing? Good. You understand? I love that. I love that for you.
Lip gloss days. We have hair days. We got brunch days. We got podcast days.
That's what I say. That's what I say. I think I honestly believe, don't stop. The sky's
Yeah.
the limit. Don't stop. Don't ever stop.
I remember when he first was telling me about doing this podcast thing. I was like, go
I was
for
in the
it.
house telling y'all, when I get out of here, I'm gonna do a podcast. I'm gonna get out of here, I'm gonna do a podcast.
You gotta drag that shit as much as you can, because like I keep saying, and I will say, Zeus, give me a fucking opportunity. It's gonna be a fucking problem.
He wants to get on Zeus. He
honest-
wants the Zeus check.
Oh, you want a Zeus check?
Listen,
yeah, he wants Zeus
I'm
shirt.
not,
I'll set it
you
up.
know, I'm not, gay, whatever.
Yeah.
But I did apply for the show. I did.
For Bobby, I love you
I
forever.
did. I thought I applied for that shit.
It's a
I
shock.
applied
I'm
for every
shocked
fucking
every single time.
opportunity.
So what would you have done if you had got on the show?
I know I would have got kicked out like the first or second episode once they realized it wasn't it, or you just.
I guess getting past
You
production
finesse.
would have been
You gotta
Yeah.
finesse.
Yeah, getting past
You gotta
production would have been
finesse.
the hardest part. Honestly, Matthew don't play no games, so
Like-
Matthew would have know you from the
See how I would have
yeah.
played it like from my point of view, like Soul wasn't really given.
Anything.
Yeah, so
He's
it was
cool
like if
because
I
he's
could have
chill.
got away like that where I ain't had to do nothing.
not
Right.
really. You got to realize this. I can speak on my brother. I love Soul Daily.
We love
But,
Soul. Yeah, we
you
love
know, when you speak on Soul, Soul already had a content, already had a name.
Okay.
He is already used to something where he had already brand himself on something.
Right.
So when you come into, when people saw Soul, they already knew Soul was a content creator.
Soul had value there.
So he already had some sort of value there. So they're trying to see what he was going to bring to the show, you know?
Okay.
But I just feel as if basically, Soul could have bring so much more if I guess they had put more.
He would have
scenes
won.
in.
He could have won.
You know?
He could have been top 2 with you because
Because
everybody
he-
loved Soul
yes.
after they started finding him out,
Finding who
figuring
he
him out.
is.
But in the house,
So y'all would have thought he would have made it to. You know what's so crazy? Because to me, I already knew who was the last 2 that was going to stand.
Really?
Well, it was
Yeah, I
obvious.
feel like them shows, like that's what I was trying to say.
How?
I feel like all the Zoo shows be predictable. Like you know what's gonna happen before it happens.
even with the girls,
Even with the girls, what I meant to say, and I recap when I was doing the video, what I meant to say was all the juice happened in the beginning. And then for the last couple,
Yeah.
and this from a viewer's point, all the juice happens in the beginning, and then we dried out at the end.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you. You got to look at any standpoint in any viewing
Mm-hmm.
a reality TV show. You got to get the readers, the people's attention first.
Right.
So in order for me to get your attention, I have to show what's really going on or what's the major clips. That's how we got, the Bobby Ellerby Pearl. Our preview was like, but certain things
like the
wasn't
teaser.
in there. The teaser
Yeah.
was certain things wasn't in the teaser that actually presented in the show, but it got y'all attention to watch it, right?
No, it definitely did.
You feel me? So it was like, okay, I was like, damn, he did
and
all
I think
these
even
fights.
speaking to what he's saying is, I think that the hard part is that in the beginning, I can be a dickhead to you and roll it off the shoulder and we smoke a blunt when we done.
Yes.
But 2-3 weeks in, even if I don't fuck with you a little bit, you kind of my bro.
That all day.
So the drama is going to fizzle down a little bit
Eventually.
because it's like,
Eventually.
even if I don't, I could not stand him. You know what I'm saying? But that's because we were in the thick of it, and he had to be who he had to be 24/7.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
but I was this the whole fucking time. So being combative with that, but there was never a moment that I was like, I need to punch him.
And
I
then
need to
me
knock
not
him
even
down.
being on the show, I didn't know how to turn it on or turn it off. So it just like,
So not saying that it's scripted because we, it's all there.
yeah.
Was your part in the play? Was that supposed to
What
happen?
play? It
What
was
you
a
mean?
TV show. What play?
I'm saying such as you messing around with people in the house.
No, that was never planned, and I didn't mess around with multiple people in the house. It was just one person.
Okay, so explain that. That's what I want to hear. Because from my knowledge, everybody kept saying, the arguments in the blogs kept making it seem like you was messing with multiple people in the crib.
Well, it's not even to be shady towards anybody or anything. I just feel like me being there, whatever, and then being involved, that just was like a way for them to spin the shit and make it seem like it was a whole bunch of nothing going on, but it wasn't really nothing. Like I ain't messed with nobody in the house. I never had a sexual encounter with anybody in the house.
Okay.
So it's just like all the allegations were lies, and
Yeah.
it just was
The
that.
allegations they was alligating.
Yes.
This motherfucker got online one time. It was like the allegations they was alligating on me.
Did you get a check?
I didn't get paid for I think it was like 2 parts that I was seeing on the show, but I wasn't tripping. Like I didn't care.
Well, yeah.
And then I got paid for the reunion, So
Oh, okay. That's
it was
nice.
cool.
Now let me, just because of it's kind of like for the viewers at home, as we all know, Island Boy and we did a TV show where Island Boy was a contender, one of the top contenders on the show, and for some reason out of nowhere, I'm not going to try to pop Productions bubble too much. But the motherfuckers was behind the scenes like,
Right.
digging,
Digging.
honey. The girls had their
Digging.
shovels. They had their motherfucking
Child, ready
hazmat
to
suits.
bury
So they
me
was
from the
digging
jump.
for the tea, okay?
From
Yeah.
the
And it was
jump.
even to a point where it was like you could see somebody from across the room like calculating on your ass. So when this tea came about, it was kind of dug up. It was something that was not even happening in the mansion. It
At
was
all.
something that was like, do you feel like this was a castmate's decision, or do you feel like this was like once the production found out, it was like, well, we gotta use this. Like, do you guys feel like at any option you didn't have to play into that role?
Both.
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Both. To be honest, the reason I say both is because you got to look at this. You know, when we got into the house, the show had already started. You know, we started, filming from the bus.
Yeah.
But, when we got into the house, that was a fourth day. This is the fourth
Yeah,
day.
fourth day.
When we got into the house, things finally got real. This is a competition. So
It did get real once we saw Bobby.
I have to really figure out, I have to dot my I's and cross my T's. So let me see who the fuck I got to get out of here. But at the same time, when people, the viewers, production already saw the camera. Now, we have people who work for HBO behind Zeus.
Yeah.
So they already
shit.
see who is the star, who's going to be the number one candidate. So I guess people started to say or feel some type of way when they knew certain things. And that's why I said I could have, air everybody out at the same time too. However, I was like, you know what?
You played it well, bitch.
I was like, you know what? Just let me just.
And that was my thing. Like they were quick to nail me to the cross, but baby, like it was
And y'all
other shit
didn't
going
see-
on way before the house. People were, having sexual encounters, and it's just like
Encounters,
with me, like bitch, they act like I committed murder. Like
I want to give the boys props though on the show, because I will say is when they put you under fire, and y'all didn't see this at home, but when Davion got put under fire at that elimination, it was hard to watch.
It was.
them talk to you.
It
Because it
was.
hurt my feelings. Like
It
it was.
was.
At one point, I did not know if you were safe, if you know what I mean. And I'm not going to accuse anybody. There was a
we
point
could bring
that I
up
did it.
multiple times that I wasn't safe.
This is what we're here for. This is a safe space. So talk your shit.
So like even with cause y'all know how Zeus work, like sometimes they cut out scenes or whatever.
Yes.
So it was even a moment like when they first found out about like us or whatever missing.
Let's
out.
be very clear. Y'all kissed outside at the hotel.
At the hotel.
That
Yeah,
was
at
the
the
tea.
to- yeah,
tea
at
was
the
y'all just
hotel.
kissed
That
at the
was it.
hotel.
That was it.
So I don't know what it was given, but remember like we was all at the elimination or whatever, and there was Roller Ray was like, so y'all handle Bobby lightweight, like as if they wanted the boys to jump me, and it was just funny because everybody stood there like. what
They
the
literally
fuck?
used the words "fuck him up."
Yeah, like and everybody just stood there. Nobody did nothing. So like that's when I started to like sort of like panic with, okay, what am I supposed to do, or how am I supposed to like carry this shit or whatever? Cause shit, like I said, I was the same on camera and off camera. Like
right.
this, it was my real life. The difference was I was there helping a friend now. So it just
I literally looked at him. I said, "Don't sign that fucking contract."
yeah.
They was about to they was giving you one?
They gave him the
They gave
contract
him
to
a
get on
contract.
TV that day.
Yeah.
He got that little 5 minutes at the elimination.
Uh-huh.
That was longer than 5 minutes. First
That was-
of all,
hello?
It was they dragged that shit
Mind
out.
you,
Yeah.
Let me, if I could replay it back in my head, it was so crazy because I already know what was going to happen. But because I guess they wanted television or they wanted to see something. I don't know if they wanted a reaction out of me because it's like first and foremost, nothing was scripted I did. Nothing was scripted I said. Every comeback, every situation I was put in, everything was simply real. You feel me? So I was like, damn. When I look back at the show, I was like, damn, I'm good at television.
No, you know what's so crazy?
I was shocked.
You really good because it came to a point I hated you.
Yeah.
I did.
I
really did.
I knew.
I did, and I'm saying
I knew a lot. I
this
knew,
nigga's making me fucking mad, but that's what I
I
like.
knew
TV.
a lot of people
It's
was
good
going to hate
TV.
me too. Like I knew that. I knew everything was going to happen. That's why I never read the blogs.
Right.
That's why I never read the comments. The only comments I read is when you under my page.
Right.
You're under my shit now. But any other blogs, I don't care for. You
Right.
feel me? Because at the same time, nobody would have never known me if I was never on that show.
Exactly.
That's why I thank Zeus again.
Yeah, I'm grateful.
For giving us the opportunity and the platform. Again, I thank Bobby, but it is what it is.
It was cool or whatever. Like, but with the shit.
Lizzo tweeted about you. Like that's
I didn't even know.
that's low key
That's
a
a big
flex.
one. Thank you,
That's
Lizzo.
a flex. Lizzo literally
funny.
tweeted about you. Like,
I didn't even know that.
celebrities are
Thank
talking
you.
about us amongst
Okay.
they low key key groups.
No shit.
That's
and
cool.
Krishan, she told Blueface, she said, I'm cool for Cocoa Puffs, Daddy.
Oh, I know that's right. I know that's right.
That was cute. That was another little slogan. So, I enjoyed the show. I'm not going to lie to you. But the show comes with the pros and cons.
Right.
They do.
Most definitely.
Okay.
And then I feel like every time.
Go ahead. Talk your shit.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
No, I don't want to just get off of our navigation. I know we got a lot to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's just go back to where we
In a
just
short
were.
period of time.
So this is the crazy catastrophe, you know what I'm saying, of you being brought to the forefront, you being called you were literally put on national television as a whore.
Yeah.
A common whore.
Like
that's
still
just
your
what they
man.
called you.
Stretching
Okay.
that.
Okay.
How did that make you feel?
Oh my
Especially
God!
as a gay guy, I think we're already like
most definitely, like
hypersexualized.
how you said in the beginning when you always feel like you got to defend yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what it just felt like. I'm constantly defending myself. Even with the internet shit, it just became toxic and like
It was tough.
I ain't gonna lie. My time in the house was miserable. Like it became miserable, bitch. When they sent me home, I was ready to go.
I remember.
So I didn't care at that
I
point.
remember, and again, I ain't trying to bust too many balls. I remember a security guard having to speak up and make things a little fair because of how they were treating you at one point. It was
Yeah,
corny.
and then even at the reunion, it just was like I'd be trying to figure out like why little old me got everybody so pressed. Like, bitch, everybody fighting for camera time who had camera time though. I wasn't even on the camera, but 3-4 seconds on the little 2 episodes that I was there, then come back to the reunion and it's like, damn, I finally get to tell my side of the story and I got motherfuckers trying to attack me left and right for no reason though. So it just was like,
I got
that's
a tough
what I
question
could.
now. Do you regret any of this?
Yeah.
You have a big role in this. You had a huge role in this.
I
And you know I was pissed off at
First
you.
and foremost, let me say because we spoke about it a lot.
Mhm.
We spoke many times.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. What happened.
Mhm.
I can't take back what happened. I apologize for what happened, but I still can't take back what happened.
Of course.
At the end of the day, basically, we both had fault, and we just went how the cards was dealt.
Yeah.
You feel
Right,
me?
I
So,
feel like it just was,
what it was.
yeah, it was what it was with the whole situation. Like nobody know. This is all of our first time on TV, so it's just like, shit.
Because I would feel embarrassed.
No, hold on, but
If
nobody.
I was you, I would feel embarrassed, bitch.
Hold on, but first and foremost, nobody wants to be shamed, or nobody want to be embarrassed. I already premeditated before I came to that reunion. Is what people do not know. Me and Bobby were still communicating. Me and Bobby were still talking after the reunion. even
Yeah,
there.
I'm sure.
So it was.
Bobby liked you.
People didn't know.
That was in my follow-up question, but continue.
Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Hold on to that.
People didn't know, what was really good. So I knew what was gonna happen, but I knew the rage and the anger, he felt. So when they saw the clip and I went back and said, "You gonna see," I really meant you gonna see, because you think you gonna have a wonderful me in the gay lifestyle, bitch. She said, "I'm gonna end you tonight." And I said, I will never forget the words that came out of his mouth. "I'm gonna end you tonight, bitch."
I remember
And
that,
I
man.
said, I laid back just like so comfortable, like you gonna see, like it was me against you. It was between these two men. And I just said to myself, you can get your one, I can get my big one.
This is okay. So, as somebody who was in the house, right? First of all, that upset me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put that out there right now.
What?
That upset me that I was a part of a TV show and all this fucking bullshit just bullshitted. The bullshit was bullshit.
It upsetted me, I guess, when like me and Bobby became cool, and then just the way that how the boys was trying to attack Bobby at the reunion, including you, because at the end of the day, Bobby gave everybody opportunity.
Yeah.
So I don't think Bobby necessarily deserved. Yes, it takes two, but still, I don't think he deserved like what he got at the reunion, and that's just all I'm gonna say.
I can say, let me back down on that. Let me back down on that, because you gotta realize that,
I'm laughing. I'm sorry.
bitch. Hello, bitch. There's certain things you cannot take back.
Yeah.
You understand? And especially when somebody is dying. At that reunion, my sister-in-law, nobody know. I don't care what nobody say. 1, 2, 3. My sister-in-law died from cancer. So when she spoke about Trizzy health,
Yeah.
Damn.
you know that broke me. That's
was
when
a-
I
it was a
could
tough
have.
reunion.
I literally could have take everything back but I'm like, hold on now. But in all favor, I know I did him wrong.
Okay.
In all favor, I know I did. I'm gonna think that's why.
Who else did you do
apologize.
wrong?
In all favor, I did Bobby wrong.
Who else? You sitting in this room, bitch.
Hold on. First of all, we already talked about that situation.
You didn't. I didn't hear the answer.
We
to
talked
that.
about this. We talked about this.
Ranting on. I said,
I
did
just
you regret
said,
this?
no, hold on. But I did say we take it for what it was. It was what it was in the
Do
moment.
you regret it?
I do.
Okay, that's
but
all
hold
I'm
on. Does he
thinking.
regret it? Because at the end of the day, darling, what?
Half of what I
That's what you gotta regret.
Yeah, I got. This is a lot of sugarcoating. What's going on here?
Yeah, thank you. This motherfucker, he be dancing with his words. He be dancing with his words,
to.
buddy. He be like,
What you give to the word, you can't take back.
That's true.
"You're right. I'll accept that."
so-
but with that being said, you do sound like it's hard for you to apologize, but you do sound
Apologize
apologetic.
for who? To who?
Just not two, but four.
For what?
The lineup, like the lack of accountability. Do you feel like you were accountable?
Yeah, oh, okay. I will take accountability. Definitely take that.
Okay.
Right.
Definitely take accountability. But for the lineup, no, because somebody had already premeditated what was going to happen.
Okay.
I was just going along with the flow, knowing that, you're a gay male.
Mm-hmm.
And being in the gay society, knowing that bitch, I'm not going to look stupid. Especially this is my first time on television. You think I'm going to look stupid when you already know? You know what the words are that when I got in a text, man, I know I was getting bashed and I know, things are coming at me and a diss label and a track was coming at me. Welcome to the celebrity life.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's scary because our show is already on TV at this point.
So
and we're filming a reunion.
What I was doing, is like, okay, I'm coming back at you and I'm taking back at you, and I'm getting a text message from Bobby like, welcome to the celebrity life. This is what you want, so this is what you can get.
Right.
So when she bashed Cash about everything else, and welcome, because now this is what you're going to get. Because the world is going to see it. The world is going to know who the fuck you are. The world is going to, criticize, take what they want to take, and you can't do nothing about it.
Right.
So at the end of the day, my mindset was like, okay, Jameson, just go back into your little shuttle, figure out what you're going to say, figure out what you're going to do. But you have to realize with me, one thing a lot of people don't know about me, I'm always going to come back with something. No,
that don't make you right.
No, right. No matter
that don't
what.
make you right. It
no
just
matter
makes you
what,
reactive.
That's it. No matter what it is, I'm going to come back with something. But I do take accountability.
That's why for me, I just don't like fake shit. So like, I just was always gonna give it the real, regardless, and it just was what it was. Like it was no lies with anything, or you even know at the reunion I was coming, like I said, to tell my truth, and they just wouldn't let me get it out.
Just so y'all know, I was his confidant. I was his lifeline for the reunion. He was like, "Bitch, they trying to stop me from coming. They said they about to quit the reunion. They trying to stop me from coming, bitch."
So I have a question for you. like this is a question for you.
What's
like,
up?
with you being in the show and you seeing everything unfold, like, do you feel as if you can do another dating show?
Yes,
Why?
because everyone's different. I might not be treated that
Could
way
you find
in
love
another
in a dating show,
situation.
knowing that at the end of the day, basically you seeing everything unfold, that people doing this, people doing
But
that,
I found-
and it's a short period of time.
Yeah. But
Could
I'm
you
not
really
stupid.
find love?
But I'm not stupid because I'm not selling.
The question
I'm
is,
not
could you
selling
find love? Yes or
myself.
no?
Could I find love?
In a short period of time, we did.
I
We did it in
can.
less than a month.
I'm the type of person that dates.
With 15 different dudes, when you have all kinds of different dudes inside your bed in your room, and you have to go on
Yeah,
different
yeah,
dates.
process it. It
Could you
might
find
make
love?
it
I think you're
easier.
infatuated, but you're
It
not
might
in
make
love.
it easier because I'm gonna be like 14 of y'all.
Let
in
me have
here.
it straight, guys.
Go ahead.
So what I want to know is this: bring me into your world real quick. I want to know.
Go ahead.
How can you have a love show with men that all like each? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not
And
each
that's-
other.
Not each. I'm not saying like every, but I just want to know. Niggas can attract niggas, you know what I mean? Like, say if he would have came in and he would have fell in love with you or some shit like that, and you already on the show for Bobby, you're not about to leave because y'all know what I mean? Because y'all think y'all got something going on. So how you think you can find love on the show with other men that can possibly fall in love with
That's
each
like
other?
saying this, right? I do think that it's different as a straight man, right?
Right.
Because you, as a straight man, you're gonna look at all 15 girls, and in some way, you're gonna be like, I can fuck her.
That's true.
In any way.
That's
This one
true.
can have bigger hips. This one can have smaller titties. That one can have a gap. This one can have short hair. That one have long hair. This is dark skin, brown skin, light skin. In some way, you're going to find a way to fuck her. Because pussy is the reward for you. Me, I'm in a house with 15 niggas, and only 3 of them can be my type. And even that's not enough for me to jeopardize what I got on
Mine,
TV.
and in the gay lifestyle, I can back on him, definitely. The people, you know what you're coming into. You know what you want. You know
shadiness.
your type.
We're smart.
You understand? Like, bitch, you got to have a residual. You got to look this. You got to be able to dress. You got to be able, you understand? Like, people know what they want. So that means I can draw out. You can't be fat. You have what Bobby said to Big Purr. I might have to worry about, rolling over and getting smothered at night. I know that was offensive.
horrible.
However, it was offensive, and I do apologize for the comment. However,
I think they just used that for TV, but yeah.
that came with his mouth. So, however, You know, feel me? You have a type, and I can't judge a person who has a type already.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, especially in the gay lifestyle, especially in the gay celebrity lifestyle. Some celebrities want to do their type. Like, I don't want to deal with somebody who I know I have money now. So I'd rather deal with somebody who's DL, low-key, who has the same amount of money in the lifestyle I live as well.
Right.
Because they know they have something to lose.
Think about gay men, like the way we look, you know, because all of us, at least at this table, are predominantly masculine presenting. But think about us all, for the most part, except for like the who I call like the dumb gay guys, whatever. But all of us having like that corniness of that girl in the club, if you know what I mean. That corniness of that girl that you can't touch.
Facts.
We all look good as shit. We all have this cockiness, but there's not one of us that has that guy mentality that's like, but I'm still fucking.
Right.
We all so corny and untouchable. Even if I find Jameson fine as shit, I'm gonna act over here corny and untouchable, and he gonna act corny and untouchable over there until we probably got liquor in our system.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Gay guys are corny. We all want to be treated like bottle bitches, but act like the drug dealer in the club. Like that's the worst part.
No shade.
We want to act like we flexing the diamonds and the drug dealer, but you want to get the attention like a bottle bitch. I'm done.
Big five. Questions. You know, I know you had a lot of questions from the fans. So
We got some time. We here for a little bit.
I am
Don't rush me.
shy, bitch.
Don't fucking rush me.
You got me, you got me in Philly.
Do not fucking rush me.
I don't know if I'm ready for
Everybody.
this.
So okay, y'all.
You know your friend gonna be mad, but hey.
I'm not even gonna acknowledge that.
Oh, you're not gonna acknowledge the corniness.
So how do you feel, especially considering what this fake ass little bond? We all got a bond together, like this weird ass, you know, like hazed ass, traumatized ass little fraternity. So right. You know what I'm saying? We need to come up with a fucking chant and walk into rooms like the Bobby Boys.
Shit.
But the fact that we do have this kind of weird ass bond. Explain to like the people why is it hard for some people to disconnect from each other after the show? Why is it this? Why does it feel like, even at a moment, I'm gonna say for you, bitch, it feels like you guys were like clinging on to each other past the TV show.
Like Bobby said, people wasn't brought there to make a brotherhood. Yeah, and it just was like all these people. With me personally, I feel like people was clenching on to him for certain reasons or whatever. Quote unquote brothers, but shit, I knew Anthony for 10 years, so you know that's why I
guess Hot Wheels, Anthony's Hot Wheels.
Well, Hot Wheels, yeah. That's why, you know, our friendship was real outside of the show. So that's somebody I'm gonna, you know, commonly be around type shit or whatever.
You know, so crazy, and I can backdoor on him, but it's gonna be it's a totally different explanation on that. I think people build bonds inside TV shows because some people are lacking things outside of the TV show, outside of their real friendship, outside of their real family. So building a bond, knowing that you have a connection, and if you have that connection, knowing that, hey, I can see this person as my brother, I can see this person, you know, doing certain things, and plus certain things you see. I can say this, what the saying says, you don't have to worry, but the people, the main saying is, it's not the people who's close to you that hurt you.
That's true.
No, it's not the people far away. It's the people closest to you that will hurt you.
The people closest
to you will hurt you, for sure.
You feel me? So definitely, I am building the bond for somebody who's different. I feel as if basically a friend will hold you on a higher pedestal than a family member. Because why? They know that, okay, I can definitely relate to you. I can understand. A family member already knows your traits, your ins and outs. Bitch, you're not going to do this for me if I have it. I know you're not going to take the back of my shoulder, but I'll do it. You know, certain people have different traits, and when you build that bond, you then tend to lock on different things, and then you have some similarities.
Right.
Like, bitch, I'm a porn star, you're a porn star, girl, let's do it together. No shade.
So, do you know what trauma bonding is?
Yeah.
So, that's not healthy.
It is.
And a lot of relationships are formed by trauma bonding. Your mom died, my mom died. Sorry, I don't wish that on your mom, and I wish that on my mom. My mom's alive, and I know your mom's alive. So that's how we can use this reference. Yeah. Anyway, but now, we went through something. We gay boys hold my hand. I love you forever, and you're my man because you're sad and I'm sad, and we can't get about our sad. We trauma bond.
Right.
I feel like in certain situations like this, there becomes a trauma bond, and then we all go home, and then it's hard. It's like weaning a drug addict off of drugs. And then literally the formula breaks down. Everything just breaks down. Now you are no longer. You ain't brothers no more. You ain't fucking brothers no more.
You see, like with me. Nobody wanted to have that brotherly bond with me, so I did.
It was a bitch in the house.
Well, yeah, you was, but I kind of still distanced myself from you, like you said, like throughout.
Because we didn't know if we get in trouble,
or we didn't know if we could trust each other too. Sometimes being that shit, every time I turn my head, somebody like doing some weird ass shit. So it's just like
You gotta know. I can say you gotta know what's real and what's fake.
Right.
You
Yeah.
feel me? And it also comes with a relationship. And the thing is, let me just say this on a straight standpoint and a male standpoint. And a female tend to always win with the straight male because bitch, they have a pussy. You don't even know when
Pussy is power.
Pussy, that's it. Because at the same time, baby, if I want an old sugar daddy, baby, and he just want to fuck me, bitch, I'm gonna tell you this, bitch. Do what you want to do. Because my pussy, I ain't gonna come, I ain't gonna not. You gotta get hard. But if I'm attracted to a male, if my dick don't get hard, you know I'm not attracted to you. It's a big difference. You understand? So I can get a coin from an old sugar daddy if I want to, if I'm a female, because bitch, you just want pussy. Once you get a nut, bitch, you dropping all the coins.
So what are you trying to relate not being able to get an erection to?
The reaction to the friendship. You know, different friendship because at the same time, I don't have to fuck with Trizzy at any given time.
Right.
But me and Trizzy has a friendship. We have a bond. He can call me at any given day, any given time and talk to me and say, hey, brother, what's going on? Or, hey, brother, I talk to this. You feel me? However, I don't have to talk to you. That's a real friend. But when a friend just randomly talks to you at one point in time, then you don't talk to him at a certain period of time, then you see him on the blogs talking about you. Then girl, like, what you giving?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you're not a friend.
Yeah. Yeah, and it low key looks like
No.
clout chasing.
And
That's why.
no, that's what it is.
That's why I tell people you got to be put in certain situations to know who really down for you. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, this one is Muslim too.
yeah, I said that. Yeah, you got to be put into certain situations. A lot of motherfuckers say they're going to be there for you, but you don't know until the time come.
right,
That's it.
because it was like motherfuckers play like they was my friend shit 10 years, and then it's like
It
we
was
on
giving it. When I
we
tell
on
you, it was
camera,
like
and it's like
me and
a different
you-
ballpark.
Walking in and being like,
What?
the
It
fuck to the
happened.
end.
Yeah,
Like I
but
knew you
now
forever.
what's
It was
going
weird like
I
that.
mean, it's better now, but I'm just saying in the heat of the moment,
But you
Jameson.
got to know that. That's the heat of the moment. And that's
What we missed? I feel like we missed
No,
something.
because he said something, 10 years. And,
Because it's like you watching
You said it
people
over.
change on you.
said-
Do you want to be
Elaborate on that?
Do you want to elaborate? You're free to elaborate and talk
elaborate.
about how you
What you
feel.
mean?
Like, do
said
you want to
people
talk about
change
who
you.
you're feeling or what the
You're
situation
talking
is,
about
or you
Tony
want
right
to be
now,
a little
and
bit more big?
I'm not feeling it
Oh,
because
I
we're still
mean,
friends
it's
right now.
that. Yeah, we friends right now.
But you're affected.
It ain't nothing
Was
wrong with being
affected.
honest.
Yeah.
It
Was
did affect.
affected.
It affected me. It most definitely did. That's why I almost started crying at the reunion because, and it was more. People expected me to come up there aggressive and combative and want to fight everybody. No, like I said, I was real. Like I never switched my personality. When the cameras came on, motherfuckers switched. They whole personas. Period. And so. I ain't gonna name names, but it's just like bitches be weird because it'd be like off camera, oh we buddy. I can go through my DMs, pull up messages, and it's like people act like they your friends, and then like I said, I'm gay, I'm black, I'm young, just like everybody else on the show. What did I do differently, or why was I treated so differently when it came to those situations? Like, what made it different? Why was I exiled off the island type shit? I'm trying to win too
And
type
if you
shit.
didn't hear from anybody else, I need you to know that like I saw all those things, and I had
So,
you, and I want you to know
it
that I
wasn't
felt bad for
about-
that. We didn't have control, but I
Yeah.
did not stand. I did not
That's-
support
that's
what was
the key.
going on either.
And
We
then
didn't
like
have control of anything. That's
Right.
it. So because I get combated at home, bitch. Like, you this and you that. I'm like, okay, but wait. I'm not production. I'm not Matthew. I'm not Monique. I'm not the owner of this. I'm not CEO. I'm not none of these people to say, hey, I want you on the show. I want this. Just because you're doing this, just because you're doing that, or you're giving a good personality, or the perception of your name is being called. I can't say that.
Right.
So don't come at me.
Right.
Because just I saying that you're good for the show. Don't come at me, darling. I'm giving you a good opinion. I'm giving you coins, giving you roses, bitch, that you're good for the show. But it's not my choice.
I just wish I could have like turned my real self off and then performed
Like
A little
everybody
bit
else.
like
more.
everybody else was performing, but I was too busy trying
and
to.
Would you come back? Would you do Zeus again? Would you do
I
anything else
would.
Zeus again?
I would do Zeus again
redeem
because
yourself.
people didn't get to see
I
the
think
real
that would be
me.
dope to redeem himself. I think he would.
People
that would
didn't
be
get
I
to
feel
awesome.
like
see.
y'all on the platform right now where y'all can make that happen. Or you ever thought, I want to discuss this off the camera, but I think like an afterlife type of situation. Like a show.
follow-up?
Yeah, of how y'all lives are now after the show.
Yeah, these people, and this is.
I'm doing good.
I really wish that, like, on a real spectrum, like, even if they took a whole bunch of people, because y'all lived some dramatic shit on TV.
We sure.
Yeah.
Y'all lived some dramatic shit on TV.
did.
You know what I'm saying?
did.
What you went through was crazy on the internet. let's kind of like fast forward a little bit.
Jesus.
And we get to allegations. Let's just start by saying these are all allegations. None of these things are fact. But you know, there's multiple times where your not only your health is questioned, is put on the table. It is
Yes.
people are talking about it like, you know, they know things for fact. They know about where you live, how you live, the kind of money you make. People are talking about your genitalia. Like, there's so many levels to the kind
I
of
didn't read that one, but okay.
crazy shit. You did, bitch. He said it at the reunion. Remember? His dick is this big, on hard. Allegedly.
But the crazy part is me and Bobby never had sex. Bobby never even seen my dick.
But how
that's
do you
crazy.
take that beat up? Like, that's an ass
Mind
because the whole world beat your
I
ass up
feel
with
like
that.
that's not
Mind you, listen to me. You have to be a strong motherfucking individual to go through that.
It's scary.
Because at
It's
the same
hard.
time, I didn't care because I knew the truth.
That's all
I
it
knew
is.
what it is. When I took a lot of people don't realize. Certain people take to heed or take offense to what people say. I took offense when me was going back and forth before or what happened before the reunion. Welcome to the celebrity life, because I know anything will come out your mouth. It can be a lie, it can be a truth, but the people, whatever the people go, whatever narrative you bring with it, they're gonna run with that.
For real, yeah, that's true.
Listen,
Because
So,
they
even
ran
off
with
of
my
those
narrative
allegations-
multiple
In my head, I'm
times,
like,
so
it
it's the
is what it
truth.
is.
Yeah,
I don't care. I know who I fucking know what it is. You didn't give me the opportunity to fuck you because I had fucked you. You'd have been cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for real. But you understand, it is what it is.
that was Jameson that said that, Bobby, not me.
But I feel like females do that, such as when they
But, you know,
mad, how many
and
times
Bobby-
a
and
nigga,
Bobby-
oh, your shit small,
Right.
whatever.
Like,
That's
you'll
just
dick them down all
Just to
week,
be
but on Sunday when
smart.
she mad, you
Yeah.
dick little.
and the world scene on television, knowing that it's a television show, they're gonna go with what they see. They're gonna go with what they hear.
Right.
Honestly and
True.
truly, I don't care for the blogs. I don't care for the comments. I don't care for anything else. I just learn a person, and I know how to move after that.
right.
I just want people to know that it's definitely harmful. These are not things you can perpetuate. You cannot. If I didn't say anything about myself, you cannot say anything about me. And don't think that anything you thought about me is fact unless I
it
say
definitely
it.
toughens your skin, because baby,
That's your alarm.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Uh-huh.
Come on, seconds. Come on.
I actually give it up to y'all.
We are like, this is just for one
the-
camera.
I actually give it up to y'all by handling it like professionals. Yo, dealing with all that, like how
I
can you
didn't
take the
handle
time
anything
on
like a
not
professional.
Arguing with somebody who says something that you know not foul.
I was just telling him, and I explained to you, I said I had to wake up the next day knowing that I was in the blogs the day before, fighting somebody or going against somebody who I actually cared about or who
It wears
I
on
actually thought
you.
about. And that weighed on me. That weighed on me. I'm like, damn, this is something serious, knowing that the blogs don't think it. The blogs is turning their narrative and putting it how they want to. So if I read the blogs and have to respond to the comments, and the people don't even know me, you want to be where I'm at, but I'm responding to you. Because
Exactly.
what you saw on television, the platform I have, a lot of people don't know it was hard, and it's still hard maintaining that platform. It's lonely at the top. I can
Yeah.
say that.
So we kind of tackled a couple topics that were like all the crazy shit. A little bit, right? We talked about allegations. We talked about some of your indiscretions. We talked about you and how you feel, and I think that it's important to get that out. And I would love to see the opportunity for you to redeem yourself in any way.
Yeah.
Any way, shape, or form. But you did win our season. In the
unfortunately.
when you actually won, those were real emotions. The actual winning episode,
It was.
those were real.
It was.
Because nobody's talked about that.
It was.
How did you feel?
About which part though, winning or actually feeling like you feeling the person for you?
You know, the crazy part, it's 11:11, make a wish on your phone.
Yes.
So the crazy part was, the real part was me waiting all fucking night, knowing that I have to wait for this is the final two. This is the final two. I was literally exhausted. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was so tired. This is at 5 o'clock in the morning, waiting on Bobby, trying to get everything done. Make sure the production is fine, and it's like finally. And when B came in the room, and say, "How do you feel about the handler?"
Now when you won, he was asking about the handler still, bitch.
No, the final elimination. You have to
Oh
realize.
my
I said, B, that was the first elimination. This is the final elimination. Why are we talking about that?
Yeah.
You feel me? Y'all dried it up for so long, knowing that the storyline that they have wasn't the right storyline. But after I won, the show was just like finally. It was kind of relief, but yet again, basically, after I knew the final four was there, and I look at the boys. There's no shame within that.
Yeah.
I guess feel as if basically it was evident who had the most personality, who can suit Bobby, who can go on another.
I knew from day two.
Who could go on another television show and match him, or give him the attitude, or give him the back and forth what people want to see on reality television.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's not going to be rerun. No shade. He's cool, But just to give the personality, or he stems off of another person like. Bitch, like when I say da and he did this and do the hawk.
You guys played good together.
Right.
So
he stems, what you can do so I can know what to do too. Great show.
Great
Rerun, great show. No shade. So I said that, to know, okay, if you was put to the forefront, what would you do without nobody else there? But I already knew learning somebody's personality, learning somebody's traits, learning what somebody likes, learning, the ins and out. I knew what Bobby likes. I knew what could bring Bobby television. I knew what could hold inside of you. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I'm confident. People say you're going to see it. No, I'm confident.
Is it bittersweet knowing that your journey could have been different had all of the bullshit not hit the fan?
Yes and a no.
Your journey would have been different right now.
Yes
you would have been doing different things right now.
Yes and a no. Because, when you're coming into celebrity life not knowing what comes with it,
right,
it's different.
And we ain't have lawyers, we ain't have agents, we ain't have...
And when I say yes, it's because, there's so much more opportunities, there's so much more, things that can happen in your life that you may not be aware of, that you may not know, that, that somebody could present to you. So I said yes to that, but a no is to the fact that, nothing happens until God's make it happen. I'm on God's time, not yours.
Exactly.
So,
I would still be, if it was me,
it's fine.
I would still be like, damn, I fucked up.
It's okay. But every situation has a reason, and you can't take it. One thing you can't take away from television is talent.
And you can't take it off the TV, bitch, because it's on there forever.
You can't take that away. So I just said, whatever God has presented for me, and He has presented a lot more opportunities right now for me.
Right.
Just the reality part, it's going to come again, because you can't. My talent is ever going to stay in Bobby. It's ever going to stay in, Zeus Network. It's ever going to stay in the first season of the Bobby Love Predictability show. So, yeah, that's fine. But it's so much more that I want to do. So much more that I want to evolve in life. There's, fashion shows, runways, commercials. Like commercials I'm going to do. And there's so much more. I'm building off of the learning. That the celebrity life, you have to go to different bookings and show your face.
You got to audition.
Yeah, listen, there's so much things you're learning to do, but I'm letting God ride His wave.
Right.
And whatever chapter He has for me, I'm gonna be in that chapter.
I know that's fine. I got some fan questions.
Go ahead.
So there's some are fun, some are a little serious. So this is from Hercules_Heart, and he wants to know: fuck, marry, kill, cast members only. From Bobby, I love you, prayer. Fuck. Who would you fuck? Who would you marry? Who would you kill?
Go for it. I talk too much.
Oh yeah, Davion. Fuck, marry, kill.
You said fuck, marry, and kill.
And kill. Yeah. Who would you fuck? Who would
Oh my God, I wouldn't fuck none of them.
Okay.
Except
the one you already fucking.
the one I already handled or whatever.
Girl, that's good PR. You got media training. That was a good answer to answer in front of your man. Go ahead.
But no, honestly, because I wasn't even attracted to none of the dudes. Like that's honestly.
You have a very specific type.
Yes, very specific, and none of them was it. So, yeah.
So,
marry, I don't know yet. Marriage is a big, thing. But I wouldn't marry none of them either. I'm sorry. Like, after seeing what Bobby went through, bitch, please. Marry none of them. If I had to be funny and choose, it probably would have been Trax, because he probably was like the gentleman. The gentleman.
Oh my God, yeah.
So I will marry Trax or whatever, and then kill Trizzy off with her head.
Oh.
So it is what it is.
Your turn. Okay, he answered fuck, marry, kill. He's fucking Jameson already. He'll marry Trax. He'll kill Trizzy.
Fuck no one in the cast.
Okay.
Literally no one in the cast. You're fuck no one in the cast. Marry, I would agree with him.
Trax,
Trax,
bitch, you need your own show, girl.
Because Trax is sweet. He's presentable. He's a gentleman. You feel me? You could really find that in the gay lifestyle.
Yeah.
So marry Trax.
I mean, he's mature, so yeah.
And Trax got a big dick.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna hate that I said that, but I had to do that. Kill.
Cash. Dun, dun, and the reason I think I say that is because I think after learning someone,
That's one of my situations. That's probably my last joint I've been waiting to hold. How was that?
After learning.
Ask, sir.
What's the
ask.
question?
How was that relationship like? Was it? How did that start? How did that come about?
Oof.
And how did it end? What I want to know.
Ooh, he wants to see, baby.
Everybody want to know about the situation. Let me tell you something. Okay, let me just sum it up real quick. It started when we was in, I think in North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina. We were doing a booking, we were together. But we never had sex. We just laid in the bed together.
Whose booking was it?
It was mine.
So he showed up to your booking?
Yes.
I just wanted to be there.
So, after that, after the booking, we laid inside. I was already tipsy drunk. I found myself holding cash in the bed that night. We never did anything.
I was tipsy drunk. I find myself holding cash.
No, in the morning.
Okay.
It was the next morning. So I didn't care. We talked about it, learning each other, knowing one another. Then, we started to embark on a different journey. But during that time, we started learning one another. So when people allegedly call up with the allegations, there was nothing ever happening to me and Cash. Everything happened with me and Cash, I guess, when me and Cash got together on his birthday. When he came to Houston.
That's before or after the reunion?
That's after the reunion.
Okay.
People didn't know that. But during the reunion, we was together. During the reunion, we did hook up together.
Yeah.
They
stayed in the same hotel room.
So, anyway, after that, I guess, after learning someone,
Right.
you tend to, dot your I's and cross your T's. And I think that relationship I didn't want to, handle. I didn't want to deal with because there was so much lies, infidelity. There was a lot to deal with, and there's so much people who comes behind that. The clout is different, especially when you're dating another cast member. You feel as if you need to be on top, knowing that this is a minute, or I feel as if I need to cling on to you for clout, to keep me there,
right?
Because I don't feel this way, and then you have other people that that is behind you or beneath you or below you who wants to do the same thing.
It felt cloudy.
And
from the outside in, it felt cloudy.
From him.
It was just a lot.
To me, I felt like y'all was...
So let me ask you a question.
I don't know if it was Jameson or Cash, but it felt cloudy.
Right, that's what it was. And so let me ask you a question. Who do you feel as an individual who watched the show tried to gain the most clout on the show?
Afterwards.
Don't lie.
One thing I can say is with Cash was I just felt like he was quiet the whole time. Like he played as that shy person that couldn't.
You think he played shy?
Yeah, like it was times where he got put under he got put on the spotlight. Didn't want to do none of that. Right. So when I was getting the reaction I was getting from the reunion, I'm like, well, what the fuck is going on? And then after on the blogs, it came out that y'all was so it was like, yo, like this is crazy. So that's how it came from me.
Well, the reunion is the Titanic,
right?
And everyone wants to be Rose. Like everyone wants to survive that crash. You know what I'm saying? And they all pretty much. Sorry, y'all. Everybody's trying to get us, onto another project.
Right.
So being dramatic at a reunion makes you feel like I'm not saying Cash is doing that.
So your clout chasing person would be Cash.
Yeah, pretty much because everybody. I got my main people.
Gag.
I got my main people.
And this come from a straight man.
Listen. Okay, so that's a good transition.
So that's your clout. Who's the second clout?
Second.
Jesus.
I really don't know because I feel like everybody stayed the same besides like you had your fallback people. My fallback people would have been Big Burr, Trex, Kolgate, and
the trio.
And I think I'm missing one. Who's the one with the dreads? Is that the one that y'all...
That's Trex.
That's him.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's him. And I felt like where was all this attention coming from with him as well?
Oh, so you feel that? So he was the fallback or he was the clout one?
He was the fallback.
Okay, good.
And then got cloudy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so
the
two men clout you would say is who?
Out of them two, it'd be
Wait, what was your question?
Who's the clout chasing on the cast?
Yeah, it'd be Cash and Trizzy.
Two people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's 15 of us. It could be more than one.
People. It could be more than one.
So that's a good transition into this question. So who was the most toxic person on the show? Oh, and this is from Marky Pierre Darling.
Who was the most Pierre
Darling. You bitch. You was absolutely the most toxic. You were horrible to be at work with. Horrible.
How?
Because you know what? It was always like, you know what? Like this is how we would talk. You know what? I think I fuck with him, but like here, I don't think I can fuck with him here.
So that's
like he's just doing too much. He's doing too fucking much.
Because at the same time, basically, they saw television, and then they saw the real Jameson.
Right.
So they know which one to go with.
You know what I saw? I saw that you were under pressure.
A lot.
And I saw you battling. Battling like, do I turn up into this character all the time?
Or
do I have enemies? I felt like after a certain point he had to stay mean so that he can be
all the
who
time.
he had to be on TV.
They literally asked me behind the green screen, do you feel like you're the villain? And I don't know why they didn't say that. They say, do you feel like you're the villain? I'm like, I do feel like I'm the villain now.
You were. And I like that.
I loved it for me because at the same time, basically, I know you can't touch me. Bitch, you don't feed me, you don't fuck me, nor finance me. The 3 Fs. Females, y'all need to learn that, bitch. No shade. If these niggas don't feed you, fuck you, nor finance you, why the fuck you giving them any fucking clout?
No, we lived. You did a great job.
Yeah, like
you stood on your fucking 10 crusty toes, bitch. You stood on your 10 crusty toes.
The villain get the most love. I feel like.
Thank you. And that's why Stunner Girl is getting love in the baddies.
Listen,
that's
what I'm saying.
No shade. I give her credit. Kudos to Stunner Girl, but kudos to all the
I
baddies,
love me
bitch.
some Stunner.
Because I tell you one thing, but the baddies, baby. Every female did their big one. No one on the baddies is not recognized.
Oh, they're great.
Everyone
they're killing
is recognized.
It.
That's true.
Yeah.
Everyone is recognized, and that's what I love about their Born right now. Everyone is recognized.
Yeah.
Krishan didn't try to take the most of the moment. Everybody is recognized.
Badly.
I didn't even know even fucking DJ Sky could have rap.
Oh shit.
And she presented herself in a way she did what she needed to do. But there's no shade. Everyone is recognized.
No, yeah, they're doing their thing. So, but women are more valuable than men anyway.
No shade.
Women are more valuable. So I'm gonna ask you this question because this is from a fan, and I can't ask him this question, but it'll be great to ask you this question since he's here.
Okay.
So this is from Just.Cherry. Do you think Island Boy is wrong for dating show members after breaking up with Bobby?
No.
You don't think he's wrong?
No.
You don't think he's wrong for fucking on Cash after he broke up with Bobby?
No.
Okay.
After, I mean, listen,
it's a show.
Not even just that. You can see it from a feeling standpoint, but at the end of the day, do I owe you any loyalty? Do I? After you just dragged me on the show, do I?
Listen to me, Speedy, and all she's talking about is residual, Speedy. Listen, what got me with this was the matter of fact that I can never forget certain things. Bobby said.
Right.
You're gonna always make me my coin. You're gonna always make me my coin.
Listen.
The name they're gonna always remember at the beginning is Bobby. I love you, per Bobby. They always you heard what you said? Bobby. That and he said that to me. Your Island Boy is always gonna make me my coin. You forget
That's
I'm
true.
EP.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I'm looking at you like, okay, so is it real love? Do you really care, or it was just a money standpoint?
That's where I was getting, like, I was starting to ask
That
myself,
part.
watching it, like, is he really looking for what he's
Or
looking
is it a money
for?
standpoint?
Yeah, because this is
You're
you.
always gonna listen. I got them. In
No
attention.
Let's be clear.
No offense, but this is him first time getting his own show on a platform.
But I will say this as somebody who lived in that house off camera.
Right.
They was clung up. Like white on rice.
Hold on.
They was clung the fuck up.
What y'all saw?
Bitch, what I saw, bitch, when the fuck the
aside.
cameras was going, bitch, on the pool, he's in between your legs, you in the kitchen, you bringing him motherfucking breakfast, we having dinner, you sitting next to him, make sure the chef feed him first, you were acting like his motherfucking man.
Yes.
So what I want,
like
that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So what I want to know is, I kept feeling like y'all was the only two that was getting all the attention. That's why I asked you when you came on my joint, like, was y'all all getting attention from him? Because I felt like
attention,
it was.
he stole it. He stole it. That's the problem. We would all be in the pool, and it'll be
First and foremost, it wasn't.
Granted,
it really wasn't
I think
me.
that Bobby liked him.
Show.
Right.
It's a show. It's a show when you're competing for somebody love. So when you compete for somebody love on a fucking dating platform, I don't know you. I don't know you.
But you was committed. Oh, you can't say that because you committed.
You gotta be smart though. You got to play the game.
I'm not saying you did anything wrong, but I'm saying I believed it.
If we was playing Survivor, he survived. That's all I'm going to say.
But the rest of the girls then played the game as well.
They didn't know how to
Because they were fucking
adapt.
on the first night like they was on Gullah Gullah Island, bitch. And they was moving on to another shit, bitch. There's no shame.
They didn't know how to adapt.
You
bro.
understand? So
They
they're
didn't know how
playing the
to
game
adapt.
as well. Let's just keep it 100.
So here's a good question.
Okay.
Who do you think would have actually really been best for Bobby? Out of all the guys on our show, who do you actually think would have been a good person for Bobby to be with?
Tracks.
No.
Tracks.
That's a lie.
I felt like.
First of all, that's a little aggressive for my bro.
I felt like. I felt like. With some real shit. I felt like Soul, but he just didn't get that chance.
No.
To me, I mean, on camera, he fell back like he was chill.
He was shy.
He wasn't in
He was
nothing.
very shy.
No. And honestly and truly, I can tell you this. If y'all want my honest opinion after learning Bobby and knowing Bobby,
Who?
should have gone back to rerun.
That makes sense.
I said no. That's real shit.
That actually makes sense.
I thought he was.
There's no
because the shows
shade.
be so predictable. I felt like
There's no shade. I can
I
tell you
felt
the
like he
honest
was
truth.
going to go back
When
to
you
rerun.
learn someone and you know someone's trait, you know someone's personality. I already know you. I know what you present and what you give, and the way he presented on the show, bitch. One thing but rerun. He always paid for this. He always did that. So she did what she did to give him light, but at the same time, you knew, bitch. You should have choose rerun and at the end. Bitch, rerun was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
I'm
one
not
person
gonna
you gotta
lie.
go back to
They
was
are more
rerun.
compatible.
They were cute together to me.
They
were.
really was because bitch,
They
both
were.
of them do what they needed to do, but both of them understand each other. So it was
Right.
They understand each other's
It was
lifestyles.
never negative.
Yeah.
It's true.
It was never negative. They understand that, and if you can understand someone's lifestyle, why not be together?
I feel like low key didn't pick him because maybe it was a fear of him having to recycle everything he just been through with him. So that's why I feel like he didn't do it.
I don't
Yeah.
think that he fully, and this is just an opinion, and he watches the podcast, so I'm pretty sure he'll correct me later. I don't think that he's 100% like
Over him?
no, like into like people who identify as male,
Okay.
like who still identify as male, no matter how
Bobby?
androgynous. Yeah, he still identifies as male.
Yeah, but I'm saying
No,
I don't
he's
think
saying, like,
Andre is
rerun.
still-
Yeah.
it's completely
man.
into people who identify as male all the way. I think he likes people who are on a different spectrum than
Okay.
100% man, if that makes sense.
Okay.
In my opinion.
That's different.
Really,
You know what I mean?
that's
like,
different.
Like Andre ain't gonna come for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not his height. I'm a guy. I'm a boy. Like it's just a little different. I think he likes a little different people. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Unique.
Okay. So let's ask another question. Okay.
These
we
girls
got
are
a little
going
time.
in on the questions, guys. So, yo, I'm just giving y'all a list.
Who do you think was there for personal gain only? Who you think was just there for them fucking selves?
Oh,
Let him answer it first.
Oh, by the way,
Let
this
me-
is from slore.il. Slore.il.
Who do you think is
was
there for personal gain? Who do you think is there for personal gain? That's a cute one. I want to hear from the straight guy.
My top two would be Jameson. And it'd be rerun. I feel like with rerun, the reason I say rerun, because I feel like every time he talked, it was for a job. Like regardless, I'm gonna be good. That's how he was coming.
Yeah.
And just with Chew, it was just like, I feel like you already knew you had it. So it was like, I'm just here. Even at the going home part when we all thought he was going home, it was like, fuck it.
First of all, they had the matching tuxedo. Him and Bobby had matching tuxedos. While Rerun sitting there in his fucking at-home
what
clothes
the
and
fuck?
shit. These niggas got custom fucking tuxedos and shit.
See, well, that'd be my top two.
So your
that I think.
top two. What was your top two?
For personal gain,
Don't lie. Don't lie right now.
I'm gonna be, because I was a part of the cast. There's more than two,
Tell me.
and this is not a bash.
No, talk
Right.
the truth, bitch.
So he was there for personal gain because he knew he was going to be top two from the beginning.
Oh shit.
So he knew to run this TV shit. Andre knew he came in as the ex, and Andre had different aspirations with other TV things as it relates to Bobby. So he knew what the fuck he was doing as well.
Right.
So that was personal gain. Trizzy for sure, because Trizzy was
Trizzy
like,
could be a
and Trizzy does
personal
everything for
view
personal gain, which is a
or
business
perspective
mentality,
view.
right?
Right,
Because
right.
he's gonna do
Behind the
music.
camera, so-
It's always
right,
about
right.
music. So I think
I
those were the
agree.
top three. But they also, again, they had something. Like he was guaranteed something. Andre was guaranteed something. Trizzy had been the #1 porn star in the world and had a music career. So he's like, bitch, if I'm gonna get on motherfucking Zeus, we gonna utilize this platform.
Yeah. Pretty much everybody had their personal reason.
Your top
I
two.
wish for a second somebody was like, what do
Yeah.
you do?
So,
Right.
your top two
Personal
So
gain.
if I had to choose two,
for personal gain.
personal gain. I don't want to step on nobody's toes though.
It's okay. I mean, personal gain could be anything, child. I got music, but that makes sense.
But
It
then
makes
too,
sense if
it's
you
too
do
many.
music
Like you
and
said,
promote
like
it.
I couldn't even pick a top two because it was a lot of
All of
people
them.
there.
Let's
Yeah,
just- let's
for
say that,
personal
bitch.
gain.
I felt like you held your composure. If I was in your position, I would have put it in my mindset they can't send me home due to me being here for him. So I would have went off. So for you to stay as humble as you did, I definitely give you your flowers for
Because
that.
and then my thing is though, like I didn't want like Hot Wheels was saying I'm taking his shine or I'm
Right,
stepping on his toes. I didn't never want him to feel like that from the beginning. So I tried my best to try to stay behind,
To
you
go
know,
to my guy game.
behind the cameras and shit or behind him as much as possible so he can have that shine or whatever.
And I
But
didn't feel like you were trying to. I feel like you got the shitty end of the stick, Fred.
No shade.
So Mordecai wants to know
Wait, guys.
if there was to be another dating show host, which celebrity would you want instead of Bobby? Can I pick anyone? Because there's a lot of fine motherfuckers out here.
Could I pick anyone, to be honest with you?
Who?
Oh, you'll go first.
This is from Mordecai. If I'm fighting for someone, right? Like I guess that question is trying to say, like, if there's a host, if it was in Bobby's position, who would I want to fight for?
Right now.
All I'm gonna say is, I already had my celebrity crush, so I don't gotta fight for nobody else. That's all I'm gonna say. And it was good. Fuck all that noise.
So follow-up question: who would y'all have as y'all sidekick to help y'all find love?
Oh.
Okay, let's narrow it down. Who would you have to be your sidekick on a love show from Zeus period, under the Zeus umbrella?
Yeah.
Who would be your sidekick on your love show?
I low-key think
mine would be you, Krush.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
no, bitch, no shade, wait. I like that question because I don't know.
I would
Who
want
would
two.
I'm thinking two. I'm
Yeah.
thinking two because one it will be Krishan because she's crazy. So she get to see like, bitch, I can see myself doing him. No.
That's smart. I didn't even think of her.
Hold on, I got a good one. Jocelyn.
I got Krishan, and then I'm thinking Jonathan because Jonathan will know, girl, she like fight so much, girl. I ain't trying to fight too much. She can't fight, so girl, you gotta show me who have the hands, bitch. I need to be able to control.
Right.
So I think I really think Krishan and Jonathan would be my two people who I would have my backup to look for the crazy in love.
I think that I would have, just to have a mature, or like an actual voice of reason in all that chaos, I would actually have Kat as one of my people because Kat, I think
Kat's
that as a woman too, she would just be able to be like, Chris, we need that perspective. We need some balance sometimes. Even though we gay, we need some balance sometimes.
And I
okay?
live for her though, no shade,
Live.
because I've learned with Kat, she respects the gay community,
Yeah.
and she supports the gay community. So Kat,
She support people. I fuck that with that.
Period.
And I would honestly, for the second one, for TV value, I would either have you or Hot Wheels. I would have you or Hot Wheels.
You want me to come for your backup?
Yeah.
Ooh, bitch, I'll read them down.
Yeah. Like, I need somebody that's going to shake it the fuck. And you know how to shake it the fuck up. Hot Wheels know how to shake it the fuck up.
Yeah. Ooh, no shade. If anybody, I can say this because let me give credit to my friend. You might say he did you wrong, but let me give, bitch, that boy television.
Hot Wheels is the T.
He's television.
Hot Wheels
You
is the
can't
T.
tell me about my friend.
Yeah, but I know. I said you might give credit to your.
No, but I do agree too.
But I
He's
give
funny
him
as fuck.
television.
He's funny as fuck.
Funny.
Bitch, like I knew I was on television looking to see what he gonna say in his green screen. He was talking, bitch. He said, "Well, I guess these girls have their dancing shoes on there, bitch." He knew everybody's ready to fight. Then he was so drunk. He said, "I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck." She had an H-Town. I said, "Look at her. Like she could stand up and do
That be
something."
said.
But she was on 10 all the time. It was television.
Yeah.
So I give him that.
This is one of our last questions. This is from Just.Cherry. This is low-key a little shady, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
To who?
If you were to give, this not to us, it's shady, but
me too.
if you were to give dating advice to Bobby, what would it be?
Bitch, go for what you know. No shade. Go for what you know. And people might think that I'm being shady towards that, but I'm not being shady towards that. I think Bobby have learned me to develop a character, to develop a person or personality, to evolve myself, to grow, to know that you're not less than. But like I said before, with him knowing who he is right now, like he always say, "Baby, guess what Bobby likes." Baby, that's what he always say. I'm a celebrity, baby.
Right.
Like I'm real. I'm this and that. And like that's what gained his confidence as a Scorpio. You understand? So I let him talk to himself as he's talking to me. But it gave him his confidence without him saying anything else to say, okay, you're recognizing, you're acknowledging, you understand. Yes, I did that. But at the same time, you know what you like. You know your traits. You know what attributes you want. Go what you know. I may not have the most money, what you like. So go with what you know.
Right.
I may not have the finest body or the dark skin. Go with what you know.
Right.
But somebody who is coming from nothing and trying to develop to something, will try to look up to the person who they're giving, giving the traits or giving the credit to. Because at the same time, I'm learning from you too.
Yeah.
So I never discredit him. That's why I always keep telling everybody I never discredit Bobby.
Well, with that being fair, do you think it's a fair thing to like for
we can have a
people
sit-down
like
conversation
us
one day, maybe one
to
day.
like try to date a celebrity? Like, is it fair? Like, even with that being said,
It
like,
is
is it
fair
for
because
us to
everybody has
rush
a fair,
this?
I think it's fair because everybody has a fair chance of becoming who they are, becoming a celebrity, becoming,
But in 2
people-
weeks, for somebody to decide that you're not
never-
financially stable enough, but
Yeah,
you knew
that's
that
crazy.
coming
Hold on,
in.
but
That's crazy.
it comes with the pros and cons.
Right.
Hold on. It's up to you to accept that.
That's what I'm saying.
My life never stopped. Bobby can say what the fuck you want to say. Good for you. You did it. You did it. You save points in my pocket. You don't know what I do with my money.
Right.
So you can say all this extra shit to make the blogs believe what they believe. But I've been living this for almost 2 to 3 years.
Right.
If I can sustain my fucking rent for 2 to 3 years without you, what make you think with me coming on television, you think I can't sustain it now?
Right.
Right. Listen, we human.
I think
So
it just would.
I said what I said, and it was what it was. That's why I didn't say nothing about it and elaborate. Because people gonna say what they think, and they're gonna elaborate because they see things on television. Oh, they go on the perception television. It is what the fuck it is, Speedy. By the end of the day, baby, I've been living that same apartment for 3 years, $2,200 a month rent.
Well,
Hey.
I'm not gonna speak on him and Bobby's situation, but aside from that, I feel like a celebrity dating a regular person, period. I feel like it would kind of be hard because like you gotta trust that this person isn't dating you
Just
for
for come
personal
up.
gain
Right.
or a come up. So yes, it would be hard, and that's just my take on it.
Then get on his level. Not saying constantly
Right.
because you know
That's
your
it.
lifestyle. Get on
That's
his
it.
level. Don't think because you're up,
That's
you
it.
gotta live like how you normally live. Just to fuck with him a little bit. Like we always say, if we ever make it, fuck it. We're gonna be at McDonald's every day.
Right.
We're going to Applebee's for our first date.
Get there.
Right.
We
You
not
understand? And that's what I had to learn. I had to learn that. You
Right.
feel me? Like certain times staying up at night, nobody never knew. Every day dating him, he has something active to do. There's nothing, no shade towards it. You are a celebrity.
right.
But for me staying up at 10 o'clock at nighttime and staying up almost at 6 o'clock and waking up at 7 o'clock, you witness it sometimes, having to go to bed and go on the floor because random calls and it's like I never had a peace of mind to even sleep. There's no shade.
You had took me
There's no
fast
shade.
for a second.
But right or wrong. So it's like, there were certain things you have to deal with and certain things you have to know. But one thing I do, if there is a season 2, there better be somebody from Miami.
What does that mean?
Bitch.
Because that's what he into? He like
no,
a Miami
no,
boy?
it's not that. You need to be there because
Somebody that lives there.
you need somebody to cling with you, bitch.
I get what you mean.
To know that your lifestyle is you home, you're a celebrity, you have to see Florida, you have to do this, you have to go to Trina, you have to do this, you have to do so much different things at home.
Right.
You're not trying to minute someplace else because you have so much things dealing with at home. You saw it at the reunion.
Right.
Oh, what you want to do? I'm busy. I'm this. Okay, so
It's true.
so if you have somebody at home who know who can fit your lifestyle, bitch, season 2, deal with somebody from Miami.
Right.
I mean, well, that was the advice. That's good advice. I think that's sound
like
advice,
that.
actually.
And see if it works.
So let me ask, are y'all together?
Yeah.
I was
we
trying to
did
figure
it.
that shit out the whole
We're
time.
learning each other in the moment, in the process.
Okay.
And we are dating. Yes.
That's
Okay.
fire.
There's nothing, negative about it because at the same time people say, "Oh, you're dealing with the help. You're dealing with this. You're dealing with that." Speaking of the help, I got more money than all y'all. The help understands me.
First of all, I was team the
The
help.
help understands
I
me.
was
That
team
is
the help from the
crazy.
beginning. I actually want them to give Roland Ray a show and give me the position the handler. Like, I want your title. I want to be
Lord.
Roland Ray's handler
My
on a
thing
love
is
show.
too though, people be saying like I'm stupid for like being back friends with him or dealing with him after everything, and I had to come to the conclusion too. Like I had little shit that I did as well.
Right.
I want to say at the reunion because it's like Zeus did cut a lot of the negative things I had to say about him as well, and then we only knew each other. We just met in July, so it just was like that wasn't enough time for us
Everything
to
is-
actually.
That would take it through a little whirlwind.
Yeah.
That would take it through a little
Everything was
whirlwind
fresh.
of crazy shit.
Yeah, so and then even with him dealing with Cash, I didn't care because it was like we not together type shit. We wasn't official in that time. Yes, we had dealings, but it just was like I had to let him go do him and figure his stuff out. And then when he was ready to like pick back up where we left out, I was cool with if we was gonna be friends, cordial, however the shit go. It just I had to let him go see what it was for himself. I didn't want him to feel like I was holding him back. Period. That's how I feel.
You scared he might fuck up again? Because he's proven that he can fuck up.
What you mean?
This motherfucker right here.
I'm not bothered.
That's mature.
Per.
Do that.
I'm not bothered. And it is what
I mean,
it
I'm
is.
happy to see. Honestly, like it's upsetting to have lived through like me being on a reality show and having been kicked off or and then watching this tornado of a fuck, kind of say fuck you to winning almost, right?
Yeah.
And then, but even for you guys, I'm glad that this is the other side, right? This is where it started, low key. Like you guys knew that you guys had some sort of attraction towards each other,
But learning,
and then look at each other. Look at y'all now.
Okay.
It's a boomerang, bitch. What goes around comes around. Okay?
However, learning process. You never know what the future holds.
That's
so
true.
it's just a learning process right now. There is never, oh, you did. Right now, it's no, you did. It's not a back and forth. It's just, learning one another, see if you guys could actually be capable people, could be compatible with each other.
Yes.
And that's just it. It's never, that's why everything is just private on the sideline because you do not know what can happen. Right now I'm good. I'm happy. He's happy. Whatever he wants to do, he can do in his light. But at the same time, he's still learning me. So, bitch, why should you try to learn another life?
I think a lot of us young people forget that. Well, not as young as you guys, but a lot of us do forget. There's a learning part. There is a learning part. And it's like we want to microwave that so bad,
Especially in the gay lifestyle.
Yeah, we want it to be because you look how I want you to look, so you have to be
Yes.
the guy that's meant for me. And so let me microwave how we feel. Let me love bomb you. Let me throw myself on. Let me cling on to you. You got to wake up in my crib and go to sleep in my crib.
And I don't like that. I always tell people, know the lay of the land. Understand your person, even before y'all rushing it and say y'all, y'all a relationship, a title. I've been with my person for 2 years before we even made it official, just so I can know what type of person you are. Me, but when I was back in my toxic days, I was the type of person to piss you off because I need to know what I'm capable of dealing with. So I need
that's
to,
horrible.
I was like,
I gotta piss you off to know what I'm capable of dealing with. Wow.
that was me. That was the mindset back then. Now it's just me understanding the person, knowing your love language, just knowing everything about
That's
you
it.
before we decide to. Because like I said, y'all was on the show for a certain amount of time. Ain't no way you fall in love that fast.
Right.
I can't stand shit like that. Well, Bobby, I'm here for you, Bobby. I love you. You don't even know the nigga. And I feel like y'all all should have had options on the show as well. Just to,
Oh my God, I would have loved that.
Yeah,
I would have
so-
loved that.
That's what I mean. So that's why I understand. Like this was a perfect
So
time.
would you do a dating show?
I would
If he wasn't in a relationship.
What would it call?
if I was in a relationship too.
You see, I
It's
held
like,
you
I'm
up.
fucking
Oh,
with you.
wow,
I'm fucking with you.
I was about to help you
I'm fucking with
out.
you.
What would you call your dating show? And what would you want in your dating show?
I don't know what I'll call it. I feel like for the love of
Do you want to ride my wave? Then we
In a
established that he would
relationship.
look at a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, I think that straight men inherently
But I
can look at a group of women
That's-
and
I wanna
figure
hear- I
out.
wanna hear.
I'm
See?
gonna say I'm a
I'ma hear
rare
what he
I'm a
say.
rare
Keep
breed.
100.
I'm a nigga that don't fuck everything. My whole lifetime I have 3 bodies.
That's it.
And that's because I've been
God,
around. I
you're
don't
so
I
good.
gotta hold
I'm not
myself-
that good.
I gotta hold myself, for the respect of myself. That's what our
Your
podcast
body's the
even
temple of
stand
the
for.
Lord.
Yeah, a lot of people
That's
think
it.
because as us being niggas, we just niggas that just want pussy. No, I don't hold it like that. So me personally, if I'm looking for somebody, I need somebody who's got that right mindset. She got to have a future. She got to be, everybody say smart, thick this, good pussy this. I just need you with the right headspace. That's me personally. I don't care about Instagram looks, none of that shit. I just need you with the right headspace. Know what you want to do with yourself. You know what I mean? That's what I'd be looking for. So all the extra shit.
Yeah, I know that's right. But
it's
you're
not
not going to find 15 bitches with all those amazing qualities.
That's true. That's true.
You gonna have a few little, little
Okay.
jagged edged toes over there. But no, I mean, the thing is, not to. First of all, having 3 bodies is an accomplishment. One thing I wish I learned being a younger person, and I think as gay boys we can understand. Like, do you feel like at an early age we become hypersexualized? Like very early on, we just identify with sex or sexual things early.
I feel like sex is the core of the community, like our communities.
Damn, bitch, not
I-
the core.
No.
I do because, well, I don't know. From
Hold
my
on.
personal experience, it come like from what I've seen and like just experience. Like I feel like sex plays a big
Yeah.
part in the community.
I feel like
Sex
someone wants to
plays a
fuck
part.
me before they get to know
Sex
me. For
plays
sure.
a part.
You want to
Yeah.
fuck me before you get to know me.
That's on you.
Period.
That's-
No, it's on me if I give you that
That's
boot she can't,
literally
but I'm
on
not.
you.
Right.
That's literally sex plays
Yeah,
a part,
yeah.
definitely. I'm not going to deny that. However, you are control of your body.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
Especially if you're experienced in the lifestyle you live in.
Yeah.
Period.
But think about it, none of us are experienced
Oh, so I'm
until
experienced
years after we come out.
It's
You come
not-
out
no,
at
hold on,
13
hold on.
years old,
But
you're not
hold on,
experienced till you're like 15, 16, 17.
Hold on, how long
We're,
have you,
we're
how long have you
learning
been in gay
again.
lifestyle? How long have you been in gay lifestyle?
15 years. I came out at 14.
And how old are you now?
I'm 31, so about 15 years, 15, 16 years.
So you know exactly what you want. You know exactly what you've been through. You know exactly what you're in.
No. What I know is what I've been taught and what I don't agree with. And what I also know is that of my 30 years life, half of that was straight influence, was hetero influenced. So at 15 years old, when I decided to live freely as a gay man, that is when I experienced my day one, my day two. My day one started at 15. Our day one as human beings started at when we're born. My day one as a gay human being on this earth, living in a straight world, started at 15.
So how long does it take for you to understand what the gay life pertain?
It's changing. It's an amoeba.
Right,
It's
so
changing every day.
How long does it understand to
It's
know what
changing every day.
How long did it understand to know what you want?
I would have to be honest and say I know what I don't want.
That's it. Because the gay life.
But I can't say what I absolutely want because I can budge. I can budge a little bit. I'm not that much
But you
of a
realize the same thing happens repetitive in the gay lifestyle.
bitch. It is.
So there
It is.
So you know that. However, knowing that at the same time,
We can't say gay shit because y'all straight motherfuckers. You will rewind and play with same script, different roles, different cast. Same script, different cast.
What you mean?
It'll be like, okay, I just broke up with this bitch. Now I'm with this bitch. We love bombing for 2 weeks. Now I don't want to fuck with this bitch. Now I'm a little bit depressed. You know, now I'm going to this bitch and we love bombing for 2 weeks. But you know, I don't fuck with that bitch no more. Now I'm depressed for this 2 weeks. Like that's repetitive too, and we
Niggas
can't
do operate like that.
We
I ain't
can't
gonna lie.
dismiss the fact that it happens equally in the straight
Yeah,
community.
true.
Equally. The thing is, it's so normalized for them that we feel like we're the fuck that we don't got shit to offer. We don't got nothing on the table because at least he's just dealing with a bitch. Sorry, a female who's willing to be submissive for the sake of a better cause because she sees that he's hard headed. I'm a nigga looking at another fucking hard headed ass motherfucker and I'm gonna get my way and you like, nah, bitch, I'm gonna get my motherfucking way. So where do we win?
Right. Somebody has to submit.
Where the fuck do we win?
So
we
that-
are not
that-
trained to be submissive.
I want
We're
to know
not.
that being in, a relationship, a gay relationship or whatever, who picks the rules or it just happens?
We know from the beginning.
You know.
We know from the nudes.
you learn.
We know from the
Do
nudes
you?
that,
Not
bitch,
really.
listen, if you sending me that Gucci cat,
Yeah.
then I know you're
Yeah,
wrong. If you
okay,
sending
okay.
me your
Okay.
I'm saying, if you
Not
sending
really.
me your I'm saying,
Because some people,
then I know the role too. You know what I
they
mean?
say the illusion will cause confusion, friend.
Okay.
Huh?
The illusion will cause confusion.
Oh, baby, well, this is not a mirage. Okay. I got
Call me.
2020.
Call Nikki on
I got
fucking
2020, baby.
Hello,
You
but
got me
baby,
tried.
you will want to know.
These motherfuckers do not put one
These
past me.
girls are
The thing is,
foolish.
in the gay world,
It's a
you
lot
know
of
what a top and a bottom is,
pretenders.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone's top will be someone else's bottom.
Oh.
We just won't know at that time.
Correct.
So I could look at Jameson and be like, Jameson is my time. Jameson can climb my back. But then I could look at him and be like, he is never climbing my back. I'm going to climb his back.
True.
And that is the
Oh,
ultimate case.
shit.
Because he
I
fits
thought-
a role, right? He's a 6 foot tall guy. He's a smaller, petite guy. They serve two different purposes for me.
Right.
And I'm a guy who likes everything.
Okay.
So in a club, it's literally like a charcuterie board. You know what I'm saying? You can have your salami or your cheese.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's just different for gay guys because I do approach
What I've
situations
learned
more
now-
dominant based on the guy or submissive based on
So
the guy.
question, right? How do you tell who's gay or straight now these days?
It's so hard at the gym. Can I be honest? It's
Be
so
honest.
hard because we make so much
can you
eye
tell?
contact at the
I don't
gym.
believe
know how I
in.
can tell.
No, hold on. Because the thing is, even the gays watch Barbie, I Love You, Purr.
The straights, you
The
mean, the
straights.
straights, yes,
The straight.
with their girlfriend.
To be honest, I don't think it's a
How
such
do you
thing
tell?
as like, how you say it? What's the word for it? Like sexuality or preference.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a such.
orientation.
I don't think it's a such thing. I feel like people just attracted to who they're
They're
attracted
attracted to
to.
beauty. If y'all find it beautiful, I like
if
it.
a nigga think
Going
that
out
another
period,
nigga
so-
look good, he gonna partake in that activity. I'm not saying that makes him gay. It's just I feel like society that we live in has created these
Walls
labels
and labels.
for people, and that's where you get these DL men or you get these different labels because we've created them. But
Specifically in the brown and black community.
yeah. So I just personally, I don't think it's a such thing.
I feel that way too, because one thing I've noticed, especially with being one thing that's a backhanded compliment, is you different than the other gay boys, right? Because you're not as flamboyant, you're not as dramatic, you're not as this, you're not as that.
And I'm starting to be around people that's not. So that's what makes it normal to me. Because I always
it's a generational thing. It's your generation.
I'd be like, yo, like. And I even seen it on the podcast. They were like, "That's how I feel." She was like, "That's how I feel as though gay men see, especially black women, loud, ghetto, and ratchet, because that's how they project themselves in their gay life as ghetto, loud, and ratchet." So, for me to be in a what you call it, environment where I see a lot of calm, just normal, like you, like when I talk, he's him, he's chilling.
Yeah.
I'm
all
not
that,
my nails,
all
and,
that extra wild, like it's just chilling. So yeah, it is different.
It's don't get me. The thing is that you again, when I just said earlier, backtracking to that, somebody who is just came out today
Right.
and decided I'm comfortable today in my sexuality,
Right.
can look like this today, but tomorrow throw on a full set of 5-inch nails,
Right.
because they were brave enough to just explore that part of them. Maybe next week they won't do it no more.
Right.
But that is the part that you people are living in the hetero world have to kind of deal with us, because we are literally learning as we're going. You can see we see 40, 50-year-old men all the time transition out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because they're just learning their identities, and it's a little difficult to navigate through, because where are the examples?
Right.
Like realistically speaking, where are the examples that of well, this is the positive way to go be a masculine gay guy. This is the positive way to be a feminine gay guy. This is the positive way to be a non-binary person.
Right.
What are the examples?
Right.
And then you have to find out yourself where you fit in that spectrum. So.
Right.
And even with that, as it pertains to being loud or ghetto, whether it's a female of a minority or a gay man, that's really just confidence. Like loud.
I think what he meant by loud, I think he's trying to say flamboyant. Is that what you're saying?
Because when we use that term with black women, it's just about being loud.
Oh, okay.
Right? And then when we use about gay boys, it's about being flamboyant and loud.
Right. So.
Well,
Bitch, you drunk.
no, to me,
I can see it in your face. You was
I'm
drunk.
but this question is getting drawn out though. No shade.
No, it's a bitch, because you can't stay focused. We about to wrap it up.
The Bobby I Love You Per show has been a roller coaster.
Yes, wrap it up. Let's wrap
Everybody wanted Clout. No one wanted Bobby in the moment. There's no shade. Because after the show, it shows who was really there, who wasn't.
Yeah.
You feel me? It shows it's the best. If I had to bring back somebody, what people would never know for season 2, what me and Zeus and I were talking about. If it was about season 2, definitely, we can definitely talk about it. Because I would want to be the one to choose Bobby or choose who Bobby wants. Because I will.
Oh, you want to be his right hand?
Bitch, I will be from the jump.
I should get my life for that.
The minute you try to come onto me, Bobby, you're out of here.
Right.
So you heard it, Bobby. He wants to be your right hand for season 2. I think we can.
Because a lot of people don't realize.
You don't think Ray did her job?
Ray did a big one. Ray did a big one. You understand? But there's always there's no shade. There's always room for up and coming people who can actually be a good personality or a good fit for television.
It's just different.
There's nothing
Growing.
no shade. Everybody can. There's room for growth.
Right.
You feel me? So, hey, at the end of the day, people can say what they want to say, but I know exactly if one person I will only say can give opportunity on that show to bring back one person. Who you bring back? I'll bring back Soul. Who would you bring back?
For Bobby, I Love You Per?
One. Only one. I said Soul.
I will go with Soul too.
I would go with Soul. I would go with Soul.
I don't want to say so because I don't care what you say. Like, I don't think so.
Who then?
I think knowing Soul now, he's ready to play his part.
Soul.
He's so ready.
I don't think nobody. It's a no for me.
Period. Okay. Well, you guys heard it here first. Well, we are running out of time. We literally are on our last 4 minutes, guys. I know we can talk forever. I want to thank King Wavy for being here.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Of course, I got to thank the one and only Jameson, also known as Island Boy, also known as Overall, iconic, legendary,
suck my ass with a coffee straw, bitch. I pull it out and catch a
motherfucking bottom. The iconic bottom.
Suck my ass with a coffee straw, pull it out, light a match and catch a pump, bitch. Light a match and catch a pump, bitch.
The Bucci of all Bucci cats. She's right here.
Girl, she's tired, lady. She's
bored and jaded and trying to be happy.
Bitch, look at that
She's trying to be
motherfucking
happy.
forehead, honey.
Trying to be
That
happy,
shit is
bitch.
etched and sketched.
Bocce.
Let me wipe and scratch that
Bocce,
shit.
bitch, girl.
I bet
Look
I
at you,
can't wipe my
girl.
white shirt on that
Girl, and
motherfucking
you're
hairline,
21,
bitch.
and
She's
you're
gonna be a
21,
black hairline when
you're
I'm done with
21,
that.
girl.
She's going to be a
You're
smudge
21, I'm
hairline.
30 fucking
Smudgiana.
Girl,
Smudgiana.
I need Botox,
Graffitiana.
girl. I
It's
need
a graffiti
Botox.
on that
You need
forehead,
it, girl.
mother.
You need Botox.